Gigi Berardi, reading FoodWISE tonight, continuing with our personal world of food. Many of us, though, buy our convenience foods only because we think we need them. In her book, Food Politics, How the Food Industry Influences Nutrition and Health, food writer and activist Marion Nestle highlights the ways in which advertisers make us think we're buying foods both new and necessary when we cruise down those convenience store aisles. More recently, author Michael Ruhlman presented data on how in less than 30 years, the country has gone from an average of 7,000 items in a grocery store to more like 40 or 50,000. That's a lot of products to choose from, and many of them are convenience foods. In all this vast array of foods, how many are whole and not just another combination of corn and soy or of sugar, processed fat, and salt? That is journalist Michael Moss's take on food retail in his book, Salt, Sugar, Fat: How the Food Giants Hooked Us. Moss focuses on the food industry and details how companies like Nestle, Kellogg's, General Mills, and Nabisco jostle for market share. These corporations share a pervasive fear that something might happen to cut into their businesses, like a surgeon general leading a battle against overeating, similar to what happened with the anti-cigarette campaigns in earlier decades, or a movement arising that would undercut their corporate response to increasing concerns about obesity. Exercise more. If you stop, think, then act as you consider these convenience foods, don't you get a little skeptical about the advertising claims when you think about how much money is involved? Exactly. And how much money is involved is an intervening variable, an overriding factor in institutions and organizations making decisions about, quote unquote, opening up. And I don't talk about dance very often, but I write on dance and I'm very interested in dance and the performing arts. And I have written a couple of articles recently for Dance Magazine on what's happening, basically, what's happening in these COVID times with dancers and with companies. And I did take time the other night to look up my favorite top ballet companies, very public, with a very prominent national image: New York City Ballet and American Ballet Theater, and Atlanta Ballet and Houston Ballet, Pacific Northwest Ballet, San Francisco Ballet, Miami City Ballet, Pittsburgh Ballet Theater, so many. Just do a survey of what's the fall season going to be like. And indeed, some of those companies are waiting to see, and some of those companies are pivoting. So, internet notwithstanding, hopefully I will be able to post a few links for you to see how prominent dance companies are reimagining their fall season during the coronavirus pandemic. And I applaud them.